Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Om Bhavatapa Pranashinne, Ananda Ghanamurtaye, Jnana Bhakti Pradayine, Matastubhyam Namo Namaha. Jai Ma. In the last episode, I was talking about our trip to Vaishno Devi. So what happened is at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we slept till 3 o'clock, and then we got up and started climbing, went to Vaishno Devi. So from 3, it took us 6 hours to climb, 3 to 9. I think we reached at 9 o'clock. And it was a tough walk, tough climb, because it is like a slope, you have to keep climbing. And on the way, our backs were killing us. So Amita sat down and started rubbing some Vicks on my back. I would rub some Vicks on her back. I had a stick in my hand and I would go on climbing. So finally, we reached at 9 o'clock. And generally what happens is, when you go here, I believe there is a long, huge queue. But that day, there was not such a long queue because the people were stuck at the Jammu station and they could not come here. So the line was not that long, all Ma's grace again. So we stood in line, and I had taken some prasad, to offering to give to Ma. So I had taken a red cloth, it's a chundari, which you give as an offering to the Devi. And I had taken some bangles, which were, they're called podha. It's red in color, and they are generally given to the Devi. And it's not plastic or anything, but the material is something else, and they are red in color. It looks like plastic, but it is not. So I had taken 2 dozen of that, and I tied it with a rope so that, everything remains together. And the red chundari. So I was standing in queue and I saw that lots of other people were also carrying things for offerings, Lots of different things they had in their hands. So one after the other, there was a security woman standing over there, and everybody was, she was letting everybody go one by one. Now comes my turn. And as soon as she saw those bangles in my hand, she just snatched it from my hand and she said, "You can't take this inside." I said, "Why not?" So she says, No, you can't take this inside." I said, "But why?" I said, "Everybody is carrying different things. Why are you stopping me?" So she says, "No, because I said so." And she started opening the string that I had tied it with, She opens, I said, "What are you doing?" So she says, No, keep quiet. And she opens the string, she removes 2 bangles from there, ties the string again, dumps it in my hand, and those 2 bangles, she takes my hand and pushes it inside. Do you know what I'm saying? But at that point, I was blank. I was so shocked that what is the security woman doing? I said, "What have you done?" I said, "You put on these 2 bangles on me for what?" I said, "Now the rest of she's saying, don't keep talking. You have the rest with you, just go and give it as an offering to Devi." I said, "How can I give something that I've used? I've used it from this whole lot. I can't give it like this." So she said, "No, you can." I just kept quiet and I looked at Amita and I said, "I don't know what she's doing." So I took the rest of the bangles and I went on talking to Ma within myself, saying, "I'm really sorry, but I don't know what she's done. And I'm coming to you, and the rest of the bangles that I have in my hand, I'll give it to you as an offering. I have no other choice right now." So we went inside and we had a beautiful darshan of Vaishno Devi. And I gave the bangles and the chundari and everything over there. We were very happy. We walked out from there. Then I came down on a horseback because I was dead beat. I was very tired. So horses actually are more tiring than a walk, because your legs are so stiff on that horse, So we came down, went back to the hotel. And then I was telling Amita, I said, "Did you realize what she did?" So she said, "You remember the vision you had?" I said, "Yeah, I do. But it doesn't make sense to me because what Ma gave me in the vision, what she put on to me, into me, was, they were gold bangles. And this is the red, like plasticky they look, bangles. Doesn't make sense to me." So she said, "Doesn't matter." I said, "Yeah, doesn't matter. One day I will know what it means." So this is what I narrated to Baba, Ashokbaba. Again, he just looked at me. I said, am I supposed to narrate more? What is it? So I kept quiet for a little bit. He also kept quiet. And he says, you wanted to know since many, many years the meaning of all this, right? I said, yes, right. And he said, I think today what you are doing, narrating these incidents, he said, I'm sure you've had a lot of more experiences with Ma. But tell me one thing, how did you narrate these 3 incidents only to me? Because probably it's time for me to explain it to you. And that's what Ma is asking me to do right now. Because one incident you narrated, which was in your childhood, where Ma went on telling you, Brahman dhoondho, Brahman hai iski zindagi mein Brahman dhoondho. That was the first incident which probably happened in your childhood. And you were asking so many people, you never got an answer. I said, yes, that's right. And he said the second one was when you had darshan of Gopalji in your house. And that must be in your 40s, isn't it? I said, yes, that's right. He said, there is a long gap between your childhood and the age of 40. Lots more experiences you must have gone through. How come you didn't narrate any of those? And you straight jumped into this. I said, you have a point, but I really don't know. And then he says the third one you narrate is a little later, when you went to Vaishno Devi, when you were treading the path. You had just started treading the path. I said, that's correct. So he says, do you realize this sequence that you have given me? It's a whole story of your life. I said, is it? So he says, now I think it is time for me to explain things to you the way Ma wants me to explain. I said, yes, I would love to hear it, So we sat over there. He looked at me for a little bit. Then he said, the first experience that you had, what Ma went on telling you that iske jeevan mein Brahman hai, Brahman dhoondho, she was not talking about a boy for marriage. We know that you are a Brahmin, and so you must have thought that since you people are a Brahmin, Ma is instructing your father to find a Brahmin boy for you, for marriage. No, she was not talking about that. She was saying, iske jeevan mein Brahman hai. And that too, I forgot to tell you, Ma said, Brahman ladka hai. Okay, for Ma, everybody is a ladka. Brahman ladka hai, Brahman dhoondho. There is a Brahmin boy in her life and hunt for a Brahmin. So she was not talking about a Brahmin by caste. Brahman means Brahma Tattva, the essence of the Brahman. My God. It's like I said, what are you talking? He says, yes, that's what Ma was saying, that you have to hunt for the essence of Brahman. So baby, in the future years in your life, you will come to that. I said, Ma was saying that? So he says, yes. I said, I really didn't understand. And that's exactly what friends have been trying to tell you, that when you sit and hear somebody, okay, a divine person, a Mahatma, a Rishi, a Muni, a Yogi, somebody, they might say something which sounds totally out of context, or it might sound that this doesn't really make sense to me. Doesn't matter. Just hear. Shravan, just hear it. Much later in life, you will get an answer. See, this incident that he's talking about, Brahman, yani Brahma Tattva, okay, the essence of Brahman is what you need to find out. And for that, one has to go within and do sadhana, obviously. So, you will get the answer. When did I get the answer? I must have been, I don't know, 16, 17, 18, probably. I don't know when. In my teens, basically. And I got the answer when I was probably 40, 45. Look at the gap. But I did get the answer. And I was amazed, I was amazed, and I said, Baba, this is unbelievable. He said, yes, this is what it is. I said, okay. Then he said, we go to the next experience that you had. When you came out of your mandir and you saw this little boy, yes, it was Gopalji that you had darshan. Ma's every word has come true for you. Ma's words do not go, that she never talks flippantly. Every word has something to do with your progress or something. So when Gopalji came, that was the Brahman that entered your life. My God, Jai Ma. That was the Brahman Ma was talking about, who entered your life, came to your house, gave you darshan. And so Ma said, Brahman dhundo, Brahman hai. So that was the Brahman that entered your house. He was the Brahma Tattva, okay? And I said, Jai Ho, Jai Ho, Jai Ho. Till today, when I go back into memory lane, I am thrilled at every point of life. Whatever I think of and, go back into all the things that have happened, I am absolutely psyched up. So I think that's all for now. And I will continue the third experience, what he explains, in the next episode. Jai Ma. Om Bhavatab Pranashinne Ananda Ghanamurtaye Jnana Bhakti Pradayinne Matastubhyam Namo Namaha. Jai Ma.